Hello, many of you have asked us to show you a bit more of rural China. We're here in Shaoyan in Shanxi province. It's northern China, and we're here in a rural village that we're going to show you, so stick around. Welcome back to the Barrett channel and welcome to another video. I run this channel with my son Ollie, so if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button because we have plenty of interesting content. Now, as I said earlier, we are here at a small village, and the reason we're here, we're going to show how the villagers have increased their income significantly. So previously they were just corn farmers, and we're going to show you what they used to live like, and then we're going to show you what they're doing now. They've moved away from corn farming to a different kind of agriculture, and their living standards have increased significantly by doing that, and we're going to show you how that's happened. So I'm going to show you inside now. This is a house or a dwelling that people used to live in, and you know, it's really kind of like a cave, to be honest. The conditions in here wouldn't have been great. You can see they've got sort of the straw and clay walls, and you know, you get, and they've obviously had you know, they've probably raised a family in here, and it's just like it's very, very primitive, really. I mean, it's kind of quite cold in here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So,
no way. One lonely window over there, barred off.
There's actually nobody living here now, because this area, you'll see these signs on the walls of the buildings, and that means they're not actually going to demolish them, because these are very sort of traditional. You know, they're very old buildings, so it would be destroying the sort of history if they knock them down. But what they do is they renovate them, they bring them up to a sort of modern day standard. And now we're going to go and look at a few more to see what people used to live like.
I've just been coming along here, and there's obviously somebody living in this one, because there's a car outside, couplets on the door. And it's just got me thinking, like, it's mad, like, the difference of living in a place like this compared to, like, a city like Shenzhen or Shanghai. It's like a different world. I mean, they're not caught up in the whole, like, competitive environment that we are in Shenzhen. And they basically just need to look after the chickens, have a tight family connection, don't need to be competing against anyone else, keeping up with the Joneses, getting a new BMW, do they? They're not materialistic kind of people.
Not at all. So we can go and have a look in here.
Yeah?
Yeah. So let's go. Gate's a bit broken, but I think we can sneak through. Again, this is slightly bigger, but it's still all like sort of clay floors and stuff, and oh, this is obviously somewhere where somebody was doing some cooking by the looks of it. Look.
Holy moly.
Oh, look.
Oh yeah.
Picture of the
big man himself.
The big man himself on the wall.
That's quite common in the rural area, isn't it?
I wish they could take that. That is like kind of cool, isn't it? Oh man, that is like really old style, isn't it? That?
Yeah.
That's like really old style. Oh man. So it's highly likely that if we came back here in a sort of 12 or 18 months, this would all be kind of renovated and way better than it is now. But as I say, if you saw the signs there, it's all due for renovation. But it's really interesting to see how people lived, and it's hard to imagine, like, families are raised in places like this, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
It is like, it is very, very, I mean, this is obviously all original stuff, this is. It's mad, man. So let's have a look over here, see if we can see more posters or anything like that. I wonder if this would have been one family's house, or...
I think they usually are. Well, maybe you can let us know down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure these are usually are one big extended family, and they all kind of have one room each. Maybe multiple living in one room. Look at this. Well, there's obviously someone coming in more recently.
Oh, wow. Oh, buttons. Oh, man, they're like jade buttons, aren't they? Are they jade?
I have no idea.
These are original kind of bricks made out of clay and straw, look. Wow. Clay straw bricks, man.
Yeah, this is obviously the room where they worship their ancestors, because they got this, what would you call that, like kind of cabinet shelf there, and then they got that on the wall, that poster on the wall.
God, something like that, right? If you could take it out, clean it up, ship it back to the UK and restore it, you'd probably get thousands for it as an antique.
Probably. Here we are, giving you what you asked for, rural China. So does that deserve a like?
Yeah, hit that like button.
Let's see if we can get this video to 4,000 likes. That'll be world class.
Nah, that's way too little, mate. Way too little.
Here we go. That's what you're saying.
We want to be doing 20,000 likes, mate. How long has that been there to take all that colour, and where it's folded there's no colour? Oh my God, look at that. That's amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's exactly how it was.
Yeah, how it's weathered and faded. I wonder how long this has been empty. Oh mate, I'm getting my new Li Ning trainers all dirty.
Oh my
Not happy
word.
about that.
That's not good, is it?
It isn't.
We're on our road. We're on the road. We're on the road for a Li Ning sponsor. So, mate, you're literally. You look like you're sponsored anyway. The amount of stuff. Look at this.
Look, I've got my Li Ning top on. I've got my Li Ning trousers, and under this, I've even got a Li Ning t-shirt.
Holy moly.
So if there's anybody working for Li Ning who's watching this, you know who to contact. These are proper old Chinese village guys. This guy is 80 years old, man. What about that, eh? Oh,
So they should be actors in a movie,
yeah,
shouldn't
I bet they think, what the hell are these foreigners doing in our village with all these cameras? I bet they're like freaking them out. Oh, look at that. Man.
Old handmade Chinese table.
Like proper old stuff in it, look. No even nails, it's all proper jointed, look. Don't see that so often nowadays, do you? Proper jointed, that's so good. Like this kind of stuff, look. It's funny how they've still got all the things on the cockpits on the doors, isn't it?
There's a bit of a misconception, right? Like, a lot of people out of China think that the government will just come and destroy people's buildings, whether they like it or not, right? But, I mean, we know people who live in really, really old buildings in Shenzhen, and they're like rubbing their hands together, aren't they? Waiting for the government to come and destroy it.
The government or developers, they'll pay a lot of money, and they'll normally get one or more apartments in the new development as well.
So they get a big payout, right? And then they get homed whilst the new one's being built, and then they'll get a nice new apartment in the new place.
Or more. There's stories where people have got 6 apartments in a new complex because they've negotiated well.
Depending
and
on
they become pretty much millionaires.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. There's a lot of people who have owned property for many, many generations in these bigger cities, well, now bigger cities, and they're literally millionaires from not even working, just from owning that property and it coming to be redeveloped. So I'm sure that's not going to be the case here, because it's not something that is going to be flooded by a load of people in the next year or two.
But these people will get a much nicer place to live.
They will, and that's sort of for the cities, really, for the bigger cities. 你好，你好，我可以问一下，你每天在这里做什么？
我在这没事干，一直打嘞，休息了就是。
你和朋友一起玩麻将，
最近没有嘛，年轻时候玩不玩了，玩麻将了。你们在这儿开发呀？是不是？
对对对，
This is a gentleman that lives here, and I asked him, I didn't ask him myself because I can't speak enough Chinese, but he's going to show us his house. And So he lives in, these are ones that have been renovated here. And he's going to show us inside his house now.
So what a genuinely friendly and fascinating guy that was. Actually, we've decided to make that spontaneous segment a whole separate video, and we've already uploaded it. So if you haven't seen it, the link's up here so you can check it out, so you can just have a deeper insight into that guy's life and how he lives.
We're here and we're about to show you what it's like renovated, and that completely spontaneous thing just happened. The guy invited us into his home. And quite emotional, really, that he was so friendly and welcoming. I was just completely out of the blue.
And he has no idea who we are.
Yeah, and we're the first foreigners he's ever seen face to face. That's just incredible.
Can you believe that?
I know, it's just absolutely mad, isn't it?
Hopefully you learned something from today's video, or you enjoyed it, because we are bringing you exactly what you asked for on this channel, which is rural China. So please do drop a like down below. It does help more than you might realise. And we will see you in the next one. For now,
as always, take care.